this time of year, so she probably just had a lot of things to do. Line drive fouled on the right field line by Rizzo. And he's quickly in the hole, 2 strikes. Maybe you did something earlier in the day to make her mad. You ever think of that?
I don't think I did. I gave her I asked her one thing. Directions, Sloan Park, Mesa.
And she said, listen, I can't help you right now. I'll have to get back with you. Ball low to Rizzo, 1 ball, 2 strikes. That may be the first time.
She just said, I'm sorry, Jeff. I just can't help you with that right now. I've never heard that response from a phone.
Well, maybe she was getting a late brunch and she just didn't have time.
Maybe.
Rizzo takes the ball low. Is it 2 balls and 2 strikes? This guy, more vocal than anybody about the new additions to this Cubs team, the new manager in Joe Madden, where he feels they may end up this year.
And you wonder if that would put an additional amount of pressure on one Anthony Rizzo.
Only 25 years old. Good year last year for him, 286. Career high 32 home runs as he beats this one foul past first base. 78 runs batted in.
You know, as a player, when you make a statement like that, it not only is intended to bring your team up to a different level, but you have to rise up to another level as well. And sometimes that pressure can just crush you.
He takes the ball down and away, and that'll take cover for the Cubs first baseman. Schumacher out of right. Ranger at third, goes on to short. Cross to second. Chris Dominguez at first. Kevin Mesoraco's missed the better part of a week with a slight concussion. Back behind the plate here this afternoon. Tip foul by Rizzo keeps him alive. I noticed that Mesoraco Cowboy still wearing that old-style mask. He hasn't made the big switch, apparently, no?
No, and I don't know that he will. I think that there would have to be another concussion protocol for him to make that change. I think he's very comfortable with the mask he's using.
How difficult would you suspect that is as Rizzo takes ball 4? I mean, it seems simple enough. Go from the mask that he's using now to the better mask, if you will, for protection, the hockey mask, but it must be more difficult.
Baseball players, we are all superstitious, and we are all creatures of habit, and you want to feel comfortable in your own skin. And I think that's part of the issue. That's the mask that Mesoraco has used since he first started playing baseball. I mean, back when he was a little kid. It's kind of like an infielder switching a glove. That's just not going to happen. It's not going to happen. I mean, you got guys that want their bats within one-tenth of an ounce.
Miguel Montero, the newest, one of the newest members of this Cubs team, is at the plate now. He'll be the primary catcher on this Chicago club in 2015, a former Arizona Diamondback, now 31 years old.
And the reason we're talking about the mask is that a hockey-style mask has a pointed nose and chin area, and it deflects the baseball better upon impact on foul balls. And that's where Devin got the concussion last time. It hit him square on that conventional style mask that he wears now.
Remember Ryan Hannigan had switched to the hockey-style mask, and he liked it.
A lot of guys have.
1-2 pitch to Montero. It misses high. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Interesting story in the paper here in Arizona last week regarding Montero, saying he in effect was glad to be dealt away from the Diamondbacks to Chicago, that he thought he had needed a fresh start somewhere where he felt they could win, and he didn't think that they were going in that direction in Arizona. Left-handed hitter waits for this next one from Cueto. Here it is at 2-2. Misses up and away, ball 3. Montero this spring, 3 hits, 15 ABs. Last year, 243 average with 13 home runs, drove in 72. Signed originally by Arizona. He's only played in their organization. Runner going at 3-2, and a foul ball back this way. I mentioned when the Reds were back here at Sloan Park in Mesa on the 6th of March, they set a record here for Cactus League attendance, 15,331, and I'm not sure they may not break that today. I mean, there are fans everywhere.
Slam City.
Cueto from the stretch. There goes Rizzo. Here's the pitch, and a swing and a miss. Down on strikes goes Montero. That puts an end to the Cubs half of inning number 1. We go to the second here in Mesa. No score, Reds and the Cubs on the Cincinnati Bell Reds Radio Network.
For paying bills on your morning commute. For checking your balance while checking the score. For finding ATMs where you least expect them. For paying back your friends from the palm of your hand. Convenient websites, tools, and apps all at your fingertips. To learn more, visit pnc.com/alwaysopen or give us a call at 1-888-PNC-BANK. PNC Bank, for the achiever in you. Standard data rates may apply for use of mobile apps. PNC Bank, National Association, member FDIC.
I'm Dana Hackney with Mercedes-Benz of Cincinnati and Mercedes-Benz of Westchester. And when it comes to purchasing your next luxury vehicle, my trusted staff is here to meet your every need. We've proudly served the greater Cincinnati area for over 25 years with a staff that brings over 1,000 years of Mercedes experience. More experience, more knowledge. That's the advantage of shopping at Mercedes-Benz of Cincinnati and Mercedes-Benz of Westchester. 2 convenient locations, 1 Mercedes-Benz experience. Visit mbcincy.com for your best price.
City Dash has been recognized in Cincinnati as a leader for courier and regional trucking services. City Dash provides affordable and reliable solutions for companies that depend on them to deliver on time, every time. You and your clients will value their customer service, 24 hours, 7 days a week delivery services, and professional drivers. City Dash handles large and small deliveries from across town to out of town. Visit citydash.com for more information on all they have to offer. City Dash, the official courier of the Cincinnati Reds.
You remembered to listen to the ball game. Now, make sure you remember to start your morning with the latest news, weather, traffic, sports, and more from Jim Scott. Or face Jim's evil wrath. Jim Scott, Monday morning at 5 on 700 WLW.
For the Spurs, took on the Reds on the top of number 2 against the left-hander Travis Wood. It'll be Mesoraco, Dominguez, and Cozart. Reds try to get a victory here, try to get back to the 500 mark on the spring. They're 5-6-2 after losing yesterday 1-0 after tying on Friday night against the Dodgers over at Camelback Ranch 3-3. Here's Mesoraco, and the first pitch to him is up and away for ball 1. Outfield plays him straight away. Wood to Mesoraco, just low a ball, and now it's 2-0. They have been 1 for 5 with an RBI so far this spring.
I'm just glad he's back out there.
Yes, you and me both. Wood works quickly, delivers, and Mesoraco fouls it. 2 balls and a strike.
There's something about Mesoraco's swing that it's a little intimidating for a pitcher because he stands right on top of the plate. He dares you to come in. If you miss out over the plate, he's going to hit it in the seats. And he does not get cheated.
He waits here, he swings and lines one out into center, and that will fall in front of the center fielder Dexter Fowler. That's a base hit. Second hit of the game for the Reds. Leadoff man on here in the second. Umpires this afternoon are Dan Bellino behind the plate. The base umpires are Paul Schreiber, Bill Miller, and Doug Eddings. Here is Chris Dominguez. We were talking about the great crowd here this afternoon, and there are a group of folks here from Cincinnati. Some of the big corporate sponsors brought out by Bill Reinberger and company.
Yeah, we've got a lot of Reds folks that are here in town. And like you said, the sponsors.
Hard hit to third by Dominguez. Nice play down there at the hot corner by the third baseman, La Stella. They get the force out at second on Mesoraco. The throw back to first was wide by the second baseman, Baez. Dominguez aboard. He hit the heck out of that ball, but Tommy La Stella made a nifty play to his left.
I did not think he was going to be able to get that ball. It had so much top spin on it, and just caught it almost right up in his left armpit. But Baez didn't do a real good job of turning that one over. Mesoraco was right on top of him.
So Dominguez runs with 1 out. The batter is Zach Cozart. The pitch. And it is low, ball 1.
Yeah, we've got PNC out here, Coca-Cola, Budweiser, Tri-Health, Montgomery Inn. Of course, we saw Dean Gregory earlier. UDF is here. There was a whole lot of other ones. They were all involved in a softball game yesterday afternoon at the complex.
Fly ball by Kozart to left. Back and to his left is DeNorfia. He has it, 2 out.
Kid Bill Reinberger today, he was directing all of the events of the softball game and getting everybody together. I asked him if he was going to play before the game. He said, of course I'm going to play. He played third base. Now, they hit a ball down to third base that was to his left. We're talking softball now.
Okay.
Everybody's in short man.
Sure.
Full out dive, gets the ball, throws the runner out at first base. Looked like Frazier out there.
Runner going on the pitch to the plate and thrown out easily at second is Chris Dominguez with Schumacher at the plate. Russell, the shortstop, took the throw. There may have been a misread there, to be sure, as Dominguez is caught stealing 2-6 to put an end to the top of inning number 2. We go to the bottom of the second. Cubs and the Reds, no score on the Cincinnati Bell Reds Radio Network.
There are good deals and there are great deals. And AT&T has a deal that blows past great and goes straight to awesome. Because you can get a free 8-inch Samsung Galaxy Tab 4 when you buy any Samsung Galaxy smartphone for $0 down on AT&T Next. That's one great deal on 2 incredible Samsung devices you can use for streaming movies, keeping up with friends, email, social networks, you name it. So come in now and get a free 8-inch Samsung Galaxy Tab 4 when you buy any Samsung Galaxy smartphone for $0 down at AT&T, mobilizing your world. AT&T reminds you to never text and drive. It can wait.
Right now, switch to AT&T and get a $100 bill credit when you buy a smartphone for $0 down with AT&T Next.
Samsung bundle also requires buying tablets with 2-year agreement and activating wireless service on both devices. For bill credit, must port number, activate qualified service, and stay in good standing. Credit in 3 months. Well qualified credit required. Other charges and restrictions apply. See participating store for details. There's only one big boy. It's the original double-decker, and at Frisch's, we make it just for you. We start with 2 grilled to perfection patties of our own fresh, never frozen ground beef, seasoning in the flavor. Then we layer on our signature tartar sauce, crispy lettuce, American cheese, and crunchy pickles, all on a bakery fresh bun, bringing it all together for that unique taste that is your big boy. There's only one big boy, unless, of course, you order 2. Frisch's Big Boy. When you have an accident, you need parts fast. So where do you go to get the parts you need? KOI Auto Parts. KOI offers high-quality collision replacement parts from reliable companies like TYC and Coolview. Whether you need a new mirror, hood, or bumper, KOI has it. Looking for bumper reconditioning? KOI is the only place to go in the tri-state. And they offer a 24-hour turnaround and a lifetime warranty. KOI Imports and Domestics. We are Auto Parts. You're listening to the Nation Station, 700 WLW.
And we come back and miss a couple of pitches and miss an out on a ground ball on an 0-1 pitch by Javier Baez. Hit hard to Frazier at third. He makes the play across the diamond. So 2 pitches, 1 out here in the bottom of number 2. The batter will be the right fielder of the Cubs, Mike Baxter. Marty had a conversation yesterday with one of the umpire supervisors that were at the ballpark in Goodyear, informing them about the early starts to half innings. And he said they were going to send out a memo. That memo may not go out until Monday, however. Hot pop-up by Baxter. In on the grass, the shortstop, and handling that ball is Kozart. Quickly 2 out.
Well, I think the indications are to the umpires that when that clock gets to the 20-second mark, if the pitcher's ready and the batter is in the batter's box, they start.
Right.
But the problem is, you got to have so much time to get in television, radio, whatever media it is that given day. And if you cut it short, then you're going to miss batters. And if you miss batters, then you're going to have a problem.
Well, the complaint is that the batter is ready, the pitcher is ready before they hit the 20 mark, and so they just say, well, just
Can't do
that. Yeah, you're not supposed to do that. 2 quick outs. The batter is David Ross, the former Red. He takes a strike from Cueto. No score, bottom of the second here in Mesa. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.